Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today, we are going to look into BZ-176, probably the best tank from the loot boxes this year. I got a lot of feedback from people how fun it was to play with this vehicle and how powerful this tank is. I played some games. I did not have the best success, but who knows, maybe the things will change, right? I played 12 games to test it out, you know, to do some crazy shit or stupid shit, go in front, test armor and so on, and this is what we scored. I hear that many people are scoring over 3,000 average damage, some people are scoring 4,000, so this is definitely something to look at. But before we are going to jump right into the action, I want to remind you, fellas, event which we currently having, and it is Santa Helpers. It is extremely simple to be part of this event. All you need to do, you need to click on the link in the first pinned comment, right? Then you will go to this page. It is Wargaming official page. Then you can see how it works. It's pretty much simple. Choose your content creator, sign up, and you are going to automatically complete the missions. For missions, you don't need to do anything super extraordinary or whatever. And this is how you are joining the content creators. You are taking whatever you want. You know, if you want to support Tank Elite, support Tank Elite. If you want to support New Multi, support New Multi. You want to support Kipinka, go for her, right? If you want to join the baboons, as usual, you can see the sexy mother trucker here. Just click on the link. You will need to log in if you are not logged in yet in Wargaming page, and that's it. If you are wondering how the points are looking like, this is the leaderboard, and this is how the things are looking like, right? We are currently sitting on 400,000 points. Obviously, we are going to complete maximum award. There is no doubts whatsoever speaking about this, right? Also, what every single of you is going to get is going to be this 3D style and many other things, because community contributors, right? They are going to choose more stuff for people to give. I can tell you one thing: for most active players, you are going to be awarded with, let's say, way bigger gifts than let's say days of premium, right? I am obviously speaking about the tanks, but I can't talk too much about this. I still haven't finished the rules of the event, if I can say so. So stay tuned for that, but good luck. And once again, if you want to join the baboons, you can do that. Now, without further ado, let's go into the first battle with BZ and let's try to make it work. Let's go. Okay, fellas, let's take a look into the first game. Obviously, games are played live. I do not know how the things will look like, but we are going to be fine. So cross your fingers and let's hope for 4,000 average session. Now, most commonly asked questions, fellas. Does this tank have rocket boosters? Yes, it does. Skill what this notification means. That means you can use the rocket booster. How you are using rocket booster? By clicking X-ray. This is what you need to click, and then you are going in. Now, how exactly this rocket booster works? It is quite straightforward. Rocket booster works whenever you are clicking X. Your tank is being boosted for 10 seconds in front, and you have so much more speed than anyone else, right? For example, as you can see, even though on the paper our vehicle is not as quick, but we can take Kampinovka relatively quickly, and I'm speaking obviously about the hill of the Kampinovka, relatively quickly, and we are going in front. And as you can see, this is the difference when you are using booster and whenever you are not using booster. Look at this. Whee! Going in like there is no tomorrow. This is what this tank is capable of, and this is extremely strong feature of this tank. Now, you can use booster only 4 times. That's it. This is extremely important thing to say. So yeah, I mean, it is strong, but I don't really think it is broken as F, you know? Although, combination of the things. Now let's talk about armor of this vehicle. Armor of this tank is actually great. Lower plate is weak. Unfortunately, you are being lit on fire quite often. But other than that, you are powerful mother trucker. Although 150mm guns plus can overmatch your turret roof, right? So you need to take care of that, and you need to be careful about this. Now, looking into the AP ammunition is good for one particular reason, and that particular reason is you simply can overmatch other PZs, right? Although I prefer to shoot golden high explosives, I just have more fun doing so. Obviously, it is not necessarily the right decision all the time, if you know what I mean, and I want to say that straight in the face. Now, looking into this guy, as you can see, there is nothing what we can change about this apart hitting this cupola over there. It is very, very, very hard to do so, and this is literally a pixel shot, if you know what I mean. So we need to keep this in mind, but we are going to be alright. We need to focus this mother trucker as much as we physically and possibly can. Now, cupola, watch this. No cupola? No cupola means no cupola. If you don't want to have a conversation, let's not have conversation. It's down to fartable. At this point I'm going in. I see the Skoda is dancing for us. We are dancing for him. Both of us are having absolute blast. And obviously in this kind of situation, all we need to do, we need to eliminate him from the game. Now we are going to leave Mr. Skoda. Obviously, before leaving Mr. Skoda, there is only one way to do the things, fellas. It is not happening too often, and this is baboon mating dance, okay? Don't get used for this. You are not going to see that very, very often, but we need to do that, fellas. Whenever we are meeting a baboon, this is only one way to do the things, okay? Pleasure to meet you, my man. Also, fellas, just to let you know, you can play your game completely normally. You can shoot me in the butt, you can shoot me however you want to, and you can just simply show the dominance against me, if you know what I mean. You don't necessarily need to dance unless you enjoy dancing. I cannot stop you, right? It is just to say that out loud and straight in the face. Anyways, unfortunately, we are losing quite a lot of the hit points getting there. Probably this baboon dance joke. Well, I am paying the price for baboon dance joke, but it is how it is. It's okay. Let's pay some taxes for enemy team, I guess, for the situation. Anyways, what do we need to do? We need to eliminate this guy from the game. Can we eliminate this guy from the game? Nah, this is a derp gun. You cannot hit any. Oh, whoops. Yes. Now, once again, I think most of the people we are expecting, with me included, this tank is going to be absolutely a pile of caco. I mean, let's get real, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Some kind of derp tank, debatable how it looks like, debatable how it feels like, relatively slow with a bloody boosters. I mean, who would expect this vehicle to, you know, be powerful and to show the dominance all over the enemies to that level? But oh well, little did we knew. Now, once again, extremely important thing to highlight as well. Gun depression of this vehicle is absolutely phenomenal. Minus 10 degrees of the gun depression. It is important thing to highlight, right? And it's very important thing to say. Whenever you are playing hold down, you can annoy even tier 10 vehicles. It is absolutely insanity what this vehicle can do. And one more thing, just to look a bit in the in front, and I really need to highlight this. Tomorrow you are going to see the char video where probably many people thought it's going to be broken and the tank is very good, but the skill level which you need to have in order to... Did he dance it? He had PP raised and I think he was moving like this. If he is baboon, please forgive me, I apologize. So, very first battle what we managed to craft is 2,800 damage, 1,400 assisting damage. Now looking into our performance, it was against the lower tiers, so we need to be happy and also in the same time for some weird reason, enemy Škoda did not play the game or he did not shot us. I don't know why, weird, but maybe he had a lag. Also, not Pan's pleasure to meet you, my man. And all, very important thing to say, look at this madness. The amount of the credits you are making now, it is absolutely insanity. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, to actually work for your credit income now and just play with the premium tanks. It's very important thing to say. Anyways, first pancake, let's go for seconds. Let's go for seconds, fellas. Looking into all of this, looking into all of this, we have a tier 10 game. That's good to show how armor is looking like on this vehicle, right? It is very, very important. Anyways, what I was about to say, oh yeah, how armor is looking like on this vehicle, it is very, very important thing to show. And what this tank is overall capable of doing. Guys, you know, this shot is expensive. 7.2 thousand credits. Expensive. Unbelievable. Well, I just paid baboon tax, fellas. What can I say? Anyways, quickly. What I want to show in this game, I want to show how this tank is performing hold down, okay? That is very, very simple situation. How this vehicle is performing hold down. Since you are a tier 8, you would expect armor to be not so great, not the finest one or something, but armor is actually great, especially whenever you are using the gun depression, because looking into all of this, you can see only that. So yeah, this is very important thing to say, fellas. It truly is. Anyways, Super Conqueror, hey mate, how are you doing? Peek. No one is waiting for you here. Don't you worry, my man, we got you covered. Maybe I want to go for AP to overmatch BZ. This is the question. Do I want to do that? I haven't showed this for you yet, and this is a tank review in a way. Okay, let's do that. We are going to load the AP shell just to show you how overmatch works, right? For enemy BZ. If obviously we can do that. Is he waiting for us? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Well, you tried. Speaking of the overmatch mechanics, greetings. You see, everywhere is green. What that means hi. That was close, but not close enough. Anyways, the biggest highlight for me is to show how to deal with other BZs at this point, right? And with the high explosives, it is very annoying to penetrate this vehicle. It truly is. And if you are loading the AP shell, since the caliber of the gun is so big, we can actually penetrate BZs without that much of the problem. And this is my goal to show you how. So, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Nah. You see? Straight in the upper turret. It goes for many other tanks as well. As an example, T-34 or T-30. You can actually beat the living crap out of the enemies in this way. And yes, indeed, your DPM significantly becomes weaker, but it doesn't change the fact it is just so much easier to deal against the other BZs, right? Or other tanks, right? So, once again, I am just giving this information for you, and what kind of ammunition you are going to shoot, it is up to you. Okay, beautiful. Super Conqueror is still alive. After this magnificent performance or start of the game, I thought he is going to kind of cackle his pants, if you know what I mean. How are you doing? 3, 2... You wish. This guy was... He's not looking at me. La 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 la. I saw that, okay? I saw that. I was waiting for it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Also, in fact, I think maybe even 5 of AP ammunition is not good enough. As wrong as it sounds, whenever you have a city fight against the BZs, and currently there is plenty of BZs in the city, right? So we need to definitely keep this in mind and use this to our advantage. It is important thing to say. Anyways, we are chilling, we are relaxing, and we are waiting until someone will make a mistake. 2,200 hit points minus in this game. We still have E5. Our E5 is chilling and our E5 is enjoying himself. I can tell you that. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, not for me. How kind is that? Hi. Beautiful. I wish to have more AP ammunition. It is very, very powerful against the against other BZs. It truly is, fellas. So I will, you know, this is still learning curve for me. I do not know this vehicle that well. I haven't played with this vehicle that much. So it is always pleasure to get better in the game myself and to figure out things like this. Don't you think so, fellas? Absolutely beautiful. Anyways, what do we want to do now? This is the question. Do we want to go for object or do we want to wait until object will go for us? I would love to meet someone who doesn't have armor. For example, Scorpion, hello. Su-130. Even Swiper in the side would be much appreciated. This is what... Ooh! This is what I am dreaming. That wasn't a great shot, but I thought, yeah, you know... You can win lottery once in a while, so why not to go for it? That's what I thought. Listen, whenever this BZ is going to be in the garage, we are going to start playing the game. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I mean, fellas, I'm 13. What did you expect? What did you expect? Will we see his ass? Not really. Okay, listen, sir. We need to have a conversation. How about that? Help! Guys, help! Guys, help! Help! My man, I might need your help. Yeah, against the tanks who has quite a bit of the armor, this is not the most enjoyable experience to deal with them, but unfortunately I do not really have a choice here. I'm just trying to track him and I'm trying to run for my life before it's too late, okay? This is what I'm doing at this point. That was a mess up in the end. I thought I am going to bully him, but in the end of the day, we got bullied ourselves. So, but that is completely fine. This is natural, fellas. This is natural. Mistakes were made. Meanwhile, aim. I can promise you that no one in the world of tanks was expecting this tank is going to be so powerful and in the same toxic. I heard many people complaining about how good this vehicle actually is and how simple in a way it is to play with this vehicle. I can stay, hold down and chill and do nothing in a way. So I can understand this vehicle. This vehicle is going to make Christmas a bit harder for many of us. But to be fair with you, in the past we had invasion of the torn wagons, right? And the torn wagons, let's get real, they were not easy tanks to dig out. Anyways, beautiful. You know what? I enjoy this tank. I actually enjoy this tank quite a lot. And I think I showed absolutely everything what this tank is worth and how this vehicle is working like overall against the higher tiers, against the lower tiers, overall how penetration looks on this vehicle, and I think we have absolutely everything done with this tank, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. You will see best of video very, very soon. And speaking about the tank rating, this tank is definitely going to be rated good, 100%, AK 4 out of 5 in the index. But for a gun handling and other stuff, we will still need to figure the things out, right? Now, looking into the performance right here, we have a solid ace wanker, we have 5000 damage, we have high caliber, hip hip hooray. And once again, this is only the start of us playing with this tank, and we will become better and we will figure out how this tank is behaving overall after some time. I can give you a hint, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, give me a moment. Let's see the credits. Ooh, 183,000 profits. If I would run my personal boosters and clan boosters, this would be 300,000. Easy peasy. Right? Now, I want to give you a hint. I am not sleeping and I'm not like, yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing something. Yesterday, I played a lot, and if you would pay attention at this, we are already on 75% of the mark of excellence. So there is a huge chance tomorrow you are going to get a video of the Char Mile, which I can give you a hint is extremely hard tank to play with, and we will flex with our third mark of excellence because we mastered the tank. This is the plan, this is the hope, and this is the dream. How the things will go, who knows. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, fellas. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember to join one of the teams, right? It is an important thing to say. If you don't want to choose me, that is completely fine. There is other content creators which would love to have you in their team. And also, performance, couple of the games, 3.9 thousand damage and 700 assisting damage. I'm very, very happy with this performance. So, thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.